When Mangla Ma'am first stepped into the classroom, the children were excited. She was new, neatly dressed in a crisp sari, her hair tied in a bun, and a stern pair of glasses perched on her nose. At first sight, some children whispered, "Maybe she's strict, but she will teach us well." Others hoped she might bring sweets like their old teacher sometimes did. But within a few days, their hopes turned into fear. The first punishment one bright morning, Mangla Ma'am asked sharply, "Have you all done your homework?" The children answered in chorus, "Yes, ma'am." She went desk by desk, opening notebooks with her sharp fingers, her eyes scanning every page. When she reached Chunchul, Muskan, and Raju, she stopped. Her lips curled into a cruel smile. "These three, your work is wrong. Come forward." The children trembled. "Ma'am, we tried our best," Chunchul began, but Mangla Ma'am cut her off. "Silence. You must learn what happens when you fail." She opened her bag and, to the children's horror, took out a small tin box. Inside was red chili powder. She wore rubber gloves, dipped her fingers, and smeared the powder across their faces. "Please, ma'am, it burns," Muskan cried, tears streaming down. But Mangla Ma'am only leaned closer and whispered, "Cry louder. Maybe then you'll remember your mistakes." The entire class watched in stunned silence. The victims begged to wash their faces, but Mangla Ma'am declared, "No. If I let you clean it now, you won't learn. And listen carefully, if any of you tells your parents, your punishment will be far worse." Fear gripped every child in the room. The fear spreads the next day. When children opened their tiffin boxes during lunch, Mangla Ma'am walked in unannounced. She inspected each box like a judge passing verdicts. Khushbu's tiffin had puris and halwa. Mangla Ma'am's face softened. She picked one puri and ate it with delight. "Excellent. This is proper food." Then she snatched Muskan's box. It had poha. "Poha," she spat in disgust. "This dry food would even dry up a river. Shameful." She grabbed a handful of chili powder and sprinkled it over the poha. Then, gripping Muskan's chin tightly, she forced her to eat. Muskan gagged, coughed, and cried, but Mangla Ma'am only laughed. "Eat. This will teach you what real food is." One by one, she began humiliating children for petty reasons, untidy handwriting, a dropped pencil, or even a small spelling mistake. She would shut off the fans on hot days, make children stand under the scorching sun, and sometimes beat them with a stick until they collapsed. The children's eyes lost their sparkle. Laughter disappeared from the classroom. At home that evening, when Raju returned home, his mother Malti noticed his red, swollen face. "What happened, beta? Were you playing in the sun too long?" Raju wanted to cry out the truth, that Mangla Ma'am was torturing them every day. But her words echoed in his mind, "Tell your family, and I'll punish you worse." So he lied, "The heat made me sick, Ma. I don't want to go to school tomorrow." Malti frowned. "No, Raju. Exams are coming. Don't make excuses." Raju turned away, tears silently wetting his pillow. The secret plan. Weeks passed. Mangla Ma'am's cruelty became unbearable. Children fainted, their mouths swollen from chili, their backs sore from beatings. Parents suspected heatstroke or weakness, but the children were too terrified to reveal the truth. Then, one evening, Raju's uncle Kailash returned from abroad. He gifted Raju a shiny pen. "This is no ordinary pen," Kailash said with a wink. "It has a hidden camera. It can record everything you see and hear." Raju's heart skipped a beat. At last, a way to show the world the truth. The final day. The next morning, Raju pinned the pen to his pocket, its lens facing the classroom. As expected, Mangla Ma'am unleashed her cruelty. She forced children to eat chili paste, locked the fans, and dragged 3 students outside, making them stand barefoot in the blazing sun. Their cries echoed through the school corridors. Suddenly, one child fainted. Panic spread. Teachers rushed, and soon the principal, Mother Bala, arrived. She quickly arranged to send the unconscious children to the hospital. Parents gathered, confused and furious. Why are our children fainting every day? They demanded. Mangla Ma'am stood silently, pretending innocence. But Raju stepped forward. His hands trembled, but he connected his pen camera to his phone. On the screen, in front of the principal and all the parents, the horrifying truth unfolded. There was Mangla Ma'am, smearing chili powder, laughing at crying children, beating them with sticks, mocking their food. Gasps filled the hall. Mothers wept. Fathers clenched their fists. You monster, shouted one parent. Principal Mother Bala's face turned pale. Mangla Ma'am, is this true? Mangla Ma'am's mask finally broke. She shrieked, yes. I enjoy it. Children must suffer to learn. Their tears are music to me. Her words sent chills down everyone's spine. Just as the police were called immediately. Mangla Ma'am was arrested on the spot. Medical experts later revealed she suffered from a severe mental disorder. She derived pleasure from children's pain. The court sentenced her to 20 years in prison and banned her from ever teaching again. Raju, once a frightened boy, became the hero of his class. Because of his courage, dozens of children were freed from Mangla Ma'am's torture. And though the scars on their hearts would take time to heal, the children finally returned to a classroom filled with laughter and safety once more.